Let me tell you about Felicia because Felicia, man, she's got the biggest heart, but sometimes it feels like people take advantage of it a lot. Her boyfriend, always messing up, whether it's him lying, cheating, or just doing the bare minimum. But Felicia, she keeps taking him back every time he comes around with those "I'm sorry, babe" texts and late night calls. And it's not just him. Her friends love to play the same game. One minute they're tight, the next they're talking behind her back or leaving her out of plans. Then, when Felicia finds out, they hit her with, "You know we didn't mean it like that." Her family, too. They'll start drama, say some out of pocket stuff during arguments, then expect everything to go back to normal by the next family cookout. And Felicia, she lets it slide because she loves them. But after a while, Felicia starts seeing the pattern. It's not like they don't know what they're doing. They know Felicia's gonna forgive them, so they keep doing it. Felicia starts asking herself, why do I keep letting this happen? She thinks about it late at night, lying in bed staring at the ceiling, replaying conversations and situations that didn't sit right with her. She starts noticing how easy it is for her boyfriend to sweet talk his way back in. Her friends? They barely even apologize anymore, just hit her with, "You know how I am." And her family? They act like that's just how family is supposed to be. Felicia realizes she's been conditioned to believe that love means endless forgiveness. Maybe it's because she was always told to be the bigger person, or that family is everything, no matter what. Somewhere along the line, she started believing that setting boundaries meant losing people. And Felicia hated the thought of being alone, but deep down she knows this isn't love, it's manipulation, masked as loyalty. But after a while, Felicia starts seeing the pattern. It's not like they don't know what they're doing. They know Felicia's going to forgive them, so they keep doing it. The hardest part for Felicia? Figuring out how to stop it. She knows she should say something, but how? What do you even say to people who know they're wrong but don't care enough to stop? Felicia feels stuck. If she calls them out, they might get mad, twist it around, and somehow make her feel like the bad guy. And what if they stop talking to her? What if her boyfriend leaves for good this time, or her friends stop inviting her out? The thought of losing people she loves keeps her silent. She tells herself, maybe if I just stay quiet, things will get better. But in the back of her mind, she knows better. Eventually, Felicia reached her limit. One day, after her boyfriend ghosted her for 3 days and popped back up acting like nothing happened, she finally said something. "Ray, why do you keep doing this? You disappear, and then I'm supposed to act like everything's cool?" Ray smirked. "You always forgive me. Why you tripping now?" Felicia felt that hit her chest like a brick. He wasn't even trying to hide it. And her friends? Same thing. When Felicia brought up how they always made plans without her, one of them laughed and said, "Girl, you know we love you. Stop being so sensitive." Even her family brushed her off. "Felicia, why you acting brand new? We're family. This is just how we are." Felicia started realizing none of them were taking her seriously. That's when Felicia made a decision. No more free passes. Next time Ray disappeared, Felicia didn't answer the phone when he called. When her friends left her out of plans again, she made her own and didn't bother reaching out. And when her family tried to drag her into drama, she quietly removed herself from the conversation and went home early. Felicia wasn't bitter, she was just done sacrificing her peace. And slowly, things started to change. Her friends realized she wasn't going to tolerate being the afterthought anymore. Some adjusted, but others, they drifted away. Ray showed up less and less, and eventually he stopped coming around at all. And Felicia was okay with that. She learned that losing people who took her for granted wasn't really a loss. It was peace. And the ones who truly cared, they stuck around, respected her boundaries, and appreciated the woman Felicia was becoming. For the first time in her life, Felicia wasn't just forgiving people for the sake of keeping them around. She was choosing herself, and that felt better than any apology ever could. How would you address this situation if you were in their shoes? What steps would you take to face the challenge head on? Are you ready to start breaking generational chains in your own life? Find out by playing Generational Chain Breakers, the groundbreaking card game by LV Davis. Dive into real-life scenarios and discover how to overcome the patterns holding us back. Plus, enjoy the Generational Chain Breakers soundtrack, now streaming on Spotify and all major platforms. Start your journey today because breaking chains begins with you.
Too many perks, too many views, too many times I took one for you. Too many hows, too many cries, too many tears, and now